in prayer. Fun. But first, I got a quick question. I'm a little curious. What do you guys think is the easiest word to say?
Yes. Yes.
Hi. That's also easy. I'll give you a hint. It's 2 letters.
No.
That's right. Who said no? No. Very good.
No. Said no.
No. Thank you. In case no one else heard that, no. No is the easiest word to say. No as in, like, turn away that second round of Brussels sprouts I all know you love very much.
Nope.
Yeah. Well, in that case, you would say, no, thank you. Manners are really important, right? No. It's easy to say. Well, by saying the word no, though, you miss out on so many opportunities. I know it's hard to accept those offers that come knocking on those doors of opportunities, but all you have to do is have faith. That's what Mary and the saints did. In fact, an angel came to Mary, and what did he say to her? Yes?
They're gonna have a baby.
That's right. And what's his baby's name? Jesus! Woo! What a great name. It's also a great hit. But by saying yes, which is the hardest word for people to say actually, she not only changed her life by accepting God's plan for her, but she changed the world. That's pretty amazing. Pope Pius IX expressed that the foundation of all our confidence is found in the Blessed Virgin Mary. For committing to many of the treasury, like every hope, every grace, and all salvation. For this is his will that we obtain everything through Mary. Because she is a wonderful example of having confidence in God and his plan for us. And believe me, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's really hard to do. But bear with me. How about, let's have an example here. Okay, pretend you guys all have your driver's license. Woohoo! Then pretend, so you can't really actually go out and drive, and it's just going to be for a couple minutes, sorry. Okay. But pretend you have your driver's license. Actually, how many of you have driven towards Girdwood? Yeah? Oh, quite a few of you. So, this road is very twisted, and you get to see the mountains right next to you, and the inland on the other side. But during the winter, which is the time of year where you, the lucky kids, are going to be driving in, it's going to be a little scary because there's different factors into driving than just nice roads. So, lucky for you, God is going to be in the car in front of you, leading you. How nice!
You got it.
Because, I bet most of you new drivers don't know where to go. But Mary has decided to be right by your side. Okay, I'm a little bit of a nervous driver, so you guys are going to say what Mary would say to me. You guys are going to say, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. I need you guys to say this to me when I say this is what Mom would say.
Everything.
Everything will be okay. Thank you. So, you're sitting there, driving there along the road. It's getting a little twisty, but you can see God's taillights in front of you. Oh, cool, right? Thank goodness, you can tell you where to go. So you're sitting there driving. All of a sudden, it gets a little foggy. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't see his taillights. Where am I supposed to go? And you guys are really good drivers, right?
Yeah.
No. So you're going to pay attention to the lines and try not to drive off the road. And so you're paying attention, you're trying to really focus, and Mary's sitting there right next to you, and she's going to say, everything will be okay. Woo! Oh, and what do you know? That fog just magically clears just like that. How great. But then, so you can see his taillights, right? And you're like, okay, he's telling me where to go. I can do this. I can do this. But then, all this snow comes hitting your car, and you can't see his taillights again. You're really nervous, and you're gripping that steering wheel, But Mary's sitting there saying, everything will be okay. Woo! Oh my gosh, and the snow just magically clears, just like that. You can see the road again perfectly fine. So you're driving there, you're driving. Then all of a sudden you see God's taillights turn really bright red, stepping on the brake. So then you're like, oh, maybe there's something ahead, so then you press on your brake. Lucky for you guys for pressing on that brake. There's an icy spot, and you could have easily driven off that road. So he helped you stay on your path. And Mary's sitting there beside you, a little nervous too, and she tells you, everything will be okay. So now everything is nice and clear on the road again. You can follow his taillights, you know where you're going, and you're heading off to Girdwood. You don't know what to expect there, or the memories you will make. But you know, it's going to be a grand adventure. And this is what your life path, your journey, might be like. Sometimes God will be there, and he will whisper to you or put a sign in your way, telling you what he would like you to do, what his plan is for you. And other times, it's going to be really hard to hear. No, I'm sorry, you can't have hearing aids. But the only way to hear him better is to pray and to talk to him. This is one of the reasons why prayer is so important. And this is why it's really important to be like best friends with Jesus, which doesn't happen overnight, right? No, you gotta work on it and you gotta pray. You gotta pray. What I like to do is I like to look to Mary and I like to ask her, give me your courage, your strength, and your wisdom to help me know where to go and help me to know what to do. I'm a crazy kid. I don't really know everything yet. Unlike what people tell you, teenagers don't know everything. I can promise you that. But all you gotta do is have faith and trust. And everything will be okay. So now, what would be really nice if you guys got into your little groups and